F. Scott Fitzgerald. As the collection of your letters mounts, I'm reminded of an F. Scott Fitzgerald quote regarding the duality of man. Holding opposing ideas, apparently contradictory opinions and notions of the world, the exact wording of the quote escapes me, and how it is a mark of genius. In any case, let's set the genius remark aside and explore this subject. I think calling it a duality in man is a misleading simplification of the manifold nature residing in many of us. Myself I know for a certainty, and I detect it in you through the labyrinth woven through the arc of your letters. This is a razor's edge trek we're making, one that could easily delve into madness if we're not mindful of what I perceive as occurring, which is an honest, delicate, sincere interplay of a plethora of some real and some apparently conflicting viewpoints concerning the rain dance of humanity, where it's going, where it's been, where it's at now, and acknowledging the contradictions and gracefully accepting them and living with them. This is not a duplicitous act on the self. This is a lifetime's work towards self-acceptance of the intrinsic sophistication of our human race, of our human nature, its ideas, impulses, instincts, some rational, some irrational, its studied, organized ethos, be they well-meaning, misguided, malicious, ignorant, pure, innocent, foolhardy, some made with all the best intentions in the world, some with the most bone-chilling, calculated evil. But it's a recognition of this interplay in man, in me, in you, in whomever. And here's where it gets tricky. Here's where it's taken me a lifetime of studious hard work to ensure I enjoy the simple luxury of putting one foot in front of the other. And make no mistake, this is no smug affair, for this luxury is not granted to all, and those it's granted to only for a short while, and I'm luxuriating in it. How does one prevent the absurd human circus and all its crazy machinations and subterfuges and bare-assed bullshit from impeding one's enjoyment in their participation in the dance of life? Buddha told a poignant anecdote about a man with an arrow sticking in him. He could either pull the arrow out, or they could first discuss what wood the arrow was made of, the birds who contributed feathers for the fletching, the methodology applied to perfecting the razor sharpness of the arrow's point, the man's genealogy who crafted the arrow. Did he employ something similar to a modern-day lathe used to make Louisville sluggers? I doubt it. When was the lathe invented? Or option number 1. Should he pull the arrow out first and address all the other questions later? First and foremost, we're here to live. I'm here to live. I enjoy philosophy and the endless play of language and expression. But more importantly, I enjoy food in my belly, the sun on my face, while my skeleton and muscles move me about the earth, finding the most comfortable angle to rest my neck and head at on the pillow at night, all the while interacting in a respectful, civil fashion with my fellow humans. The rest is gravy, and I take my mashed potatoes with extra gravy. But an awareness of what's going on, whatever the heck that may be, within the limited parameters of my skill set and faculty for processing the world and all the information bombarding my consciousness, this is an intentional, mindful cultivation, requiring daily discipline, and a byproduct has been an emerging humility by virtue of a deeper appreciation for the dynamics of the cosmic muffin. A quicker summation, a short one-man play, short as in a minute or two. No words, stage directions. Man stands on a stage. There doesn't have to be a stage. There doesn't have to be an audience. Better without an audience. Better without a stage. Only the one man standing somewhere is necessary. Man gazes at the world over his shoulder. Man sees tomfoolery. No end to the tomfoolery. Man lifts one leg, the leg of his choosing, bends his knee, vibrates lips to produce a farting sound, returns the leg to the ground. Man looks away from tomfoolery, looks over his other shoulder, sees there's still daylight left in the day, moves towards the daylight. Man sees 6 turtles swaying in shallow water near a pebbly seashore. An inscrutable grin forms on the man's face. Man exits the stage. Forget the stage. Man goes on. There's still daylight left. March 2014.